Hey, what's up, everybody? My name is Mikas. I'm a music producer from Canada originally. Now I live in Europe. I started producing music in the 1990s. 1999 was the year that I discovered Rebirth, started producing music, really fell in love with the process. And since then, I created a record label that's called Progressive Grooves Records that released music in 2000 since 2005. I also created a website for people to share their project files that's called WeMakeDanceMusic.com. This is a platform where people can buy and sell projects. I go a little deeper into that later. And I'm passionate about music production, engineering, making music with the computer as a whole, software, and all that. Well, I started We Make Dance Music in April 2012 after I was doing a recording session with my co-producer. Every Thursday we get in the studio, create some music together. So we're composing music together. I was arranging, mixing, and mastering it in my own studio. So we finished the project in Logic and he sent me the file. So I left this place, start walking down the street, and then I get a notification that he sent me the files. And then at that moment, it just struck me that I could send those files to other people. That was April 23rd, 2012. On that very night, I registered WeMakeDanceMusic.com. I had the concept in mind to sell project files, literally to create and sell project files so other people can use it for inspiration, to remix, to learn, to different things. So it started then. It took me a few months to get the site online. So on July 15, 2012, the site was online with about 30 products from me and some producer from a record label. We had the Cubase and Logic projects. It started very slowly. I was doing everything manually, and then with time and a lot of effort, we built the technologies that go with it. I get to recruit more producers, and now we have about 3,200 templates, plus some sounds, plus some stems, plus other things. But really, I really thought that project templates would be the next format, because sample packs are still only sample, but in a project file, you get so much more value into arrangement, sound design, how the track is composed, how the track is engineered, the EQs, the automations, and so on and so on. So I've really seen a big value, and since then it's been 6 years and 8 months now. I stuck with it because I really still think that it's a great thing. And on the producer's hand, it gives them a chance to actually make some revenue, not having some Spotify stream for a couple hundred or a couple thousands of a cent. Somebody sell a project for $20, you get $10 or $12 out of it. So every time it's a little bit more. So it gives them opportunity to be able to maybe buy some gear, travel, or actually make some revenue of their money, even if they're very young into production. I have some people I work with that are 20-something years old that have an immense talent, but other people buy the project because it's inspiring for them, whatever that the source is. Somebody reuse it, and it's really the way electronic music has been produced as a whole for a long time. So this is it. This is why I sell project templates. Well, we now have 330 different artists and labels. So we work directly with artists that are producers. We have people from everywhere. We have some people from Africa that produce hip-hop. We have some people from England that produce dubstep and trap music. We have people from the US. We have people from Eastern Europe, Russia, Australia. I mean, we really have a variety of people that input their project onto the site. I don't think there's really a common point. I think the newer generation like to maybe share more. The older generation were seeing a higher value into creating music, while now everybody can do it as a hobby. It's so easy and accessible to everyone that some people really think it's a great idea. Some people, they really don't have so much interest in it. So people that want to produce with us, they can really freely create an account, upload. If the product is quality, we will enable it and we'll encourage the person to upload more. And yes, it is based on on quality, but it's also based on creativity, because music is very intrinsically personal. If there is something cool that I really think somebody will work with, or if it's an interpretation, or if it's a remake, or if it's a remix of a popular track, well, there's really something that somebody else can do something with, and I think this is it. And the people who work with, they go really from professional film score producers that have really scores on TV, that produce like full movies, from little bedroom studio guys that are 15 years old that still make some bangers. So it's everybody that make music with a computer, I think, are working with us. I think people that start making music that are new to DAWs can download some of our projects that are only produced with like Ableton or Logic, that doesn't include any plugins, to really get a really good idea of how a DAW works, how it's laid out, how you have sand buses, how you use reverb, how you laid out track, you create stacks. In different software, there's obviously different ways to produce, but if you have a track that is completed in your DAW, it really gives you a good idea of how to lay a track. You can reverse engineer it, you can really look into the processes, you can like play with the MIDIs, you can look at everything that is being done production wise. And I think it's like a treasure trove. If you go a little bit deeper and you already produce music for a little bit, or you're in school maybe and you have some plugin installed, and you get some of the most advanced project, then you go into advanced routing, side chaining, sound engineering, and all of the production aspect. Even the arrangements are in there for you to understand how you lay a track, how a breakdown is made. There might be some automations to really get you a feel of how a really professional track is created. So I think from very beginner that never used a DAW, that might have been playing a little bit with a DAW and then get Logic Pro, to download a couple project file is really a resource that you will have forever really to play with. You can take your time, you have it. And also our site include unlimited download for lifetime. So when somebody gets something, you get it forever. You can go download it as many times as you want from many computers. So we can practice on it, elaborate, remix, and then really do pretty much anything you want except to release the track. So that's it. We of course also have much more than templates. We got 3,200 templates for Ableton, Logic Pro, Cubase, and FL Studio. On top of this, we start building a very large collection of sounds. That means we have a lot of presets from some of the best labels. We also have sample packs, construction kits. There's some are loop based, some are synth based. We get vocal pack, we got acapellas. One of the things we introduced lately is remakes. So the most popular songs, let's say the last David Guetta track that's playing on the radio, some of our producers that are really professional remade it completely. They even get a singer to re-record the vocals, and we sell those projects as projects or stems or a cappella. So this could be a really good resource for DJs to do mashup remakes, to make their own interpretation, or for aspiring musicians to make covers, put on YouTube. So you have all the background music in stems or Logic Pro format. This is very useful. We have stems, that is a full-length track you can drop into any DAW and basically remake the track. Some of those include MIDI presets, so you can do a music bed to record more music, to create more music. Of course, it's always about getting inspiration from other people. We also have services which are unique to us. I do believe we're the only one doing that on the web openly. So what we do simply is we get the producer to send us the project file, which is Ableton, Logic Pro, FL Studio, and we hope we have the plugins. So we take your project file, we rework it, and then we send it back to you. So we have different levels of this services. So it happened to everybody to be a little bit stuck, and it's like needing a little bit of help. Well, what we do is we take our experience, we put it into your project, and then we send it back to you. That means if you're making a funky house track and you're a bit blocked with the arrangement, or you don't know how to push it to the next level is send it to us. We work on it a couple times, send demos back and forth, we send it back to you, and then you get a finished track or you get next level of where you were before, and it's for yours to keep. It's like basically asking some help to come work with you, but obviously we're all around the world. But we send it to the producer we believe is the best in that genre, and then you put his input in it. And I think this is a very valuable service for bringing producers. We also create custom templates, of course, if somebody needs to, let's say he's got a genre, he's got a track he likes a lot and you want to make music in that genre, then we can create a custom template for that person. We do custom remixes in specific genres or DAW, so you can send us your track. We do a remix, let's say you like heavy trance, like really ASOT trance, really hard pounding 138. Well, you send us your maybe your progressive house track, we make you a remix, we send it to you, you keep all the rights, we only take payment, we do not take credit for what we do because it's a paid work by hour, so it's done, you get it, you keep all the credits. And we also do mixing and mastering, things like that are complementary to all the work we do, so that's about it for the extras. So check us out at www.wemakedancemusic.com. Of course, we're also on Instagram. We're on YouTube with over 2,000 videos on our YouTube channel. A lot of content there, more to come. We're also on the Instagram with some short videos, and on the Facebook, of course, at wemakedancemusic.com.